The following message is transmitted at the request of the Washington government, for the following countries or areas, all of Washington counties. A virus outbreak happened near Seattle, and it's spreading all around Washington, and infected 25% of the population. We urge all citizens to shelter in place in a building, basement or a room with no windows. Lock all doors and windows. If somebody in your building is infected, call 911 immediately as it kills people if untreated in 10 hours. This virus may be contagious, so please do not interact with the infected as it can cause infection. Turn off all air conditioners, coolers and heaters, as these can let the virus in your homes. If you're in a car, drive into a ditch and find shelter immediately. If you can't find shelter, the military team is building shelters around the Washington state to prevent any virus from entering. If you're infected, go to your nearest hospital immediately. Scientists are currently making a vaccine for this virus. Do not hesitate, take shelter now.
It's a brand new exclusive event with all your favorite South Park characters. There's Cartman.
I had explosive diarrhea all night.
Stan.
Dude, school is going to be so awesome today.
Butters.
Oh, hamburgers.
And oh my God, they killed Kenny.
I like big.
How does this even make any sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think the problem is you. South Park, new.
An unknown virus from the Washington state of the United States has quickly spread north to Vancouver, BC. If you live in these areas, you need to lock all doors and windows, turn off all air conditioners as the virus can enter your homes if kept on. If you are not in a shelter, go to a secure building or house to seek shelter. If you can't find shelter, Vancouver Fire Department is setting up shelter around Vancouver. If you are or somebody near you is infected, go to the nearest hospital to cure the victim of the virus. Do not interact with the infected people as they can be contagious and can spread it even more. The vaccine is currently being made, which could take a few days, so it can make the infected population decrease.
When your game is incredible and the snacks impeccable.
The U.S. government has issued an emergency action notification for the following counties or areas: Washington, west of Montana, and north and central of Oregon. The unknown virus few months ago has spread past the Washington state and possibly the ocean. If you live in Seattle or near it, you may need to evacuate as 80% of the population there is infected. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and other necessities. Even though it's not very severe in your areas, but you should take precaution if your area gets evacuated. The vaccine is still being made and it should take another 2 weeks to 2 months. As for the other areas, please turn off all ACs, lock all doors and windows to prevent this virus entering your homes. If one of loved ones are infected, please call 911 immediately or go to your nearest hospital. Refrain from touching your face and wear a mask. For more information, please visit www.washingtonvirus.com.
Alberta Police is asking all residents to stay indoors. The unknown virus from
Event type is admin. This is a follow-up message about the virus from April 4th, Vancouver, BC. It spread across the British Columbia province and heading to the Northern Territories and the east. To make sure not to get infected, stay indoors, lock all doors and windows, turn off all air conditioners. If a loved one is infected, please call 911 immediately or go to your nearest hospital. Stay tuned on www.washingtonvirus.com for more information about this event.
Le type d'événement est ADMI. Ceci est un message de suivi concernant le virus provenant de 4 avril. Vancouver BC. Pour vous assurer de ne pas être infecté, restez à l'intérieur. Verrouillez toutes les portes et fenêtres. Éteignez tous les climatiseurs. Si un proche est infecté, veuillez les appeler immédiatement le 911 ou rendez-vous à l'hôpital le plus proche. Restez à l'écoute sur www.washingtonvirus.com pour plus d'informations sur cet événement.
Scientists has found out this virus causes insanity and lots of panic has been occurring in the following areas: all of Washington, north of Idaho, east and central Montana, and north central of Oregon. A mandatory curfew is in effect lasting from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. morning. Violators of this curfew gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. If this doesn't calm down the mass panic, an evacuation order might be aired. Stay tuned on a battery-powered radio or the website www.washingtonvirus.com.
Break out of the everyday by indulging in something a little less routine. Luscious caramel milk chocolate squares.
This is a national alert for all areas of the United States. We have aired this alert of a situation from the Washington state. A virus broke out few months ago and started to spread across the United States. Right now it has spread over 1/4 of the United States country. We are doing as much as we can to possibly stop this virus from continuing spreading. A vaccine hasn't been made properly yet and currently, there is no cure. We ask all residents to stay indoors, lock all doors and windows, and turn off all air conditioners. If somebody in your home is infected, call 911 immediately or go to your nearest hospital. If you must travel, wear a face mask and avoid crowds, scenes, infected people with common symptoms, and drive without opening the windows or turning on AC. This will be all over soon. We also want to say one of the symptoms of this virus includes insanity and it could cause damage to private or public property. Police on the infected areas are doing their best they can to stop property getting damaged. Stay tuned on a battery-powered radio or the following website, www.washingtonvirus.com. Thank you for your time.
The Portland Police Department are asking people near Healy Heights to evacuate immediately as there is a rapidly spreading fire in Requam Nature Park. If you live at least 20 miles from the area, you may take precaution if a fire spreads to your area. Take food, water, medical supplies, first aid kits, clothing, a battery-powered radio and other necessities. The Portland Fire Department is trying their best to put out the fire. This cause of fire is from humans lighting a fire, as the scientists of the United States discovered about this virus. One of the symptoms are insanity. If the insanity keeps occurring in Portland, it could cause major damage to private or public property. Portland police is currently looking for the people who caused this fire. At this time, civil authorities of Portland put up a temporary fire ban for all areas of the Portland area until 3 months. Violators will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. If you have difficulty breathing or asthma, do not go outside anytime air level is below normal quality. Please reduce travel due to the smoke of this event. Stay tuned on Portland Fire and X or other social media.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Evacuation order for the following areas: all of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, north central of California, north of Nevada, and north of Utah. This message is transmitted by the primary entry point system. Insanity of this virus is causing these areas to be inhabitable for humans. There is many fires, riots, and damage and panic in the northwest of the United States. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio and other necessities. If you don't evacuate, you will face certain death from conditions including fire, chemical release, or get infected by this virus. Police from other states and the United Nations tried to keep the mass panic, but it wasn't enough. The only options are just to quit. Militaries are checking citizens for the virus to able to get in planes. Please remain tuned on www.washingtonvirus.com or on a battery-powered radio.